Archd. Latest music.
All the news worth knowing in the Archdiocese of Adelaide. Here we go. Are you ready? Yeah! Let's get into it.
Gentlemen, 3, 2, 1.
Good evening. How you going? Welcome to Archd. It's Saturday, Jen. Hi.
Hello.
How you going?
Good. How are you?
I'm very well. How you going? You're in the midst of exam fever at the moment, aren't you?
Not fever, but it is exam assignment time. It's full on, very full on.
So it's not like Bieber fever. Exam fever's different.
No, Bieber fever's over.
Bieber fever,
unfortunately.
Good. Exam fever, bad.
Yes. That is correct.
So how you going with it all? Is it all going quite well? Do you think you're gonna come out the other side of it a very successful, well-adjusted and
at the moment,
witty and funny graduate? Or
oh no, at the moment my hair's pretty much falling out. I'm just biting everyone's heads off, but it'll be fine. Just relax.
You'll be okay.
Yes.
I'm sure you'll be good. We'll all be praying for you. It'll be great. Hey, are you a leader in your school life community?
Am
Jen?
I?
Yes, are you?
Yes, I am.
You are a leader.
Are you?
Hey, am I? I like to think of myself as one.
Well, what can you do?
It's funny you should say that because I've got a flyer in front of me that tells me what I should do. No, just kidding. The Archdiocesan Youth Ministry, run through Catholic Ed, are running an inspirational and visionary leadership series.
Interesting.
And it's basically for people who identify themselves as leaders or wanting to find out more about leadership. They have interactive leadership sessions. These are all happening at the Catholic Education Office, which is in Theberton, just on George Street, near the Ice Arena.
Oh, yep. I know where that is.
You know
but James, when is it?
I'm just about to say I haven't got to that part of the flyer yet.
Well,
Once I
I'm
do,
sorry.
I'll tell you all about it. There's a couple of sessions on. Session 1 is on the 30th of May, and session number 2 is on the 6th of June. They start at 7:30 p.m. So if you want to learn anything more about these particular sessions, we'll put all the registration and other information details up on our Facebook page at archdradio.com, which is also the one-stop destination to go for all things, cool, like photos and streaming versions of our previous shows and
Awesome interviews that we've had.
Oh yeah, awesome interviews.
Yes.
And all the other things that have been featured as well, and people can post on the wall, and people can leave song requests, and people can then just generally join the group and like the group and be part of this incredible, bursting, vibrant community that we're building in there. I just get so excited when I talk about our Facebook page. I can't contain it.
Justin Bieber, he just finished his tour in Australia.
Okay. Now, you didn't go to the concert, did you?
No,
because it was like sold out like
Yes.
2000
Don't
millennia
remind
prior to
me.
those.
Oh my god.
But I never asked you about the movie. What was the movie like?
The movie was awesome. You don't understand. It was so
What do you
good.
mean I don't understand? I haven't even shown that I don't
You're
understand.
a Bieber hater.
I'm not a Bieber hater. I'm just not a believer.
Yes, well, I'm a believer, and after you watch the movie, you're going to be a believer. It's so contagious.
It's
really
contagious. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. I'll have to take your word for that one.
Thank you. Do take my word for it.
I wanted to talk about something else too. There's a conference, an Adelaide Youth Ministry Conference. This is very, very excited. And it's called Young People Here and Now, which is a very exciting title for a youth ministry conference.
Bum, bum, bum.
Bum, bum, bum. It's on Saturday the 18th of June. It's also at the Catholic Education Office in Theberton as well. Mm-hmm. It's only $30 for the day, which I think's amazing for an entire day, and that covers registration and lunch. The keynote speaker will be Archbishop Wilson. He'll be there. There'll be interactive workshops, methods of prayer, exploring the gospel, dealing with conflict, online youth ministry, purposeful team building, music and young people, social justice. It's going to be an amazing day that really covers a lot of what youth ministry is really all about now contemporarily. So young people, youth ministers, groups, movements, everyone is able to be involved and to come along to that.
Well, that sounds great.
It is awesome. We'll put all the details up on our Facebook page at archdradio.com. If you wanted to have a little bit more query or human contact with it, Sarah Moffat, who's the coordinator of youth ministry here in Adelaide, you can give her a call. She's awesome. You can give her a call. Her number is 83016866. So check it out.
Archd.
107.9.
Life FM.
Now, Jen, one thing that we never get to do on this show, and I think we should try and do something like it. We'll see how we go. We never do traffic, and we never do weather.
Well, isn't that a good thing?
But haven't you noticed we never do traffic and we never do weather? Like, just because it's 10 o'clock on a Saturday night doesn't mean there isn't weather out there. I mean, we could perpetually say, good evening, everybody. It's 10:25 p.m. here on the Saturday night, and it's dark outside.
We could say that, but it'd obviously be dark at 10:25 p.m. every night.
Yeah, that's right. So,
Why should we talk
I guess
about
that kind of eliminates the whole thing. How about traffic then?
How's the traffic on the road?
I don't know. I guess it's really busy around the city, and the suburbs, there's not really much going on. Okay, fine then. No traffic, no weather.
Archd.
107.9.
Life FM.
I want to launch a new segment today, Jen.
Okay.
I want to call it Study Tips with Jen.
Oh no!
No, seriously, I think it'd be great because, I'm sure our wonderful listeners out there, there's a lot of people who are studying,
Yes.
people who are desperate to actually get, tokens and real gold nuggets of knowledge from someone they look up to and they respect, such as yourself, who can guide them down the path of great fulfillment and great success in their life. So,
Well, whoever's studying tonight at home, Saturday night, kudos to you. Kudos.
yeah, definitely. Okay, so can I maybe interview you and for our new segment called
Sure.
Study Time. Study Time.
Study
Time with Jen. We need a theme song. Yeah, welcome to Study Time with Jen. So seriously, when you study, do you actually have a different kind of diet? Do you
No.
eat nothing but like brown rice and kidney beans or something?
No, but that's quite a good idea. Maybe I should get some study tips off you.
I don't know. See, I prefer, whenever I'm studying, to have nothing but a pure glucose diet. Those King Python steaks are really good.
Yeah.
A good bag or two of those in the first hour, and then every hour following that go really well. This is probably a big contributor to the fact why I always did really bad studying.
Right, I'm sure.
I'd be like studying. I'd go for a big all-night study trip, and then sort of around about sort of like about 11 p.m. I'd start to develop these really intense stomach cramps that would never go away.
I could imagine that happening.
Partly due to the fact that I'd probably had, sort of like 2 bags of snakes alive, a couple
yep.
of frog cakes and 3 litres
Allen's
of Coke.
lollies.
Yeah, so our study tip segment's not really working, Jen.
Well, you only asked me one
I'm
question.
not really Okay then, are you at the kitchen table kind of study person, or are you a beanbag studier?
Oh, well.
What's your location?
Good question. Because I find if I stay in one spot too long, I get bored and my concentration just drifts off to other crazy things. So I always change every 3 hours. I'll go from my room to the kitchen table, to the lounge room, to the backyard if it's nice and cool. But I have to change my scenery all the time.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
And do you think mixing it up is a good thing? So if you do go over lecture notes or listen to lectures or then do some study written work, do you vary it up, or do you do massive solid blocks of one thing and get in a real zone with it?
Solid blocks will never work, trust me. No. Well, it may work for some of you out there, but definitely not for me.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I always found the solid blocks were good. Whenever I got onto sort of like my second or third bag of Pascal's marshmallows, I always found...
Well, if you're on a roll, do the roll.
It never worked.
Red Bull.
Red Bull, okay. And that is the end of our Gen Study Tip segment.
Archd.
107.9.
Life FM.
Jen,
Yes.
are the headphones hurting your head?
Yes, they give me a headache.
You should see what I'm seeing here. This is really, really cool. Because ordinarily, you sit in here, have your headphones on. Jen's kind of like holding one of them too, where you're like it's a telephone.
It gives me a headache.
Like one of those really old kind of telephones you see on English period dramas. Hello, Darabie 459, yes.
Oh, it's tied on my head.
That's okay. So you're okay? You can hear everything
Yes,
all right
I can
then?
hear
That's
everything
cool.
fine, thank you.
We've come to the end of a show, Jennifer. It has come to that time. Can I call you Jennifer? Is that
Yes,
all right?
you may call me Jennifer.
Oh, lovely. Okay, Jennifer. We've come to the end of our show. We hope you have had a chance at some point to check out the Facebook page at archdradio.com. We've got all sorts of stuff there, all sorts of merry, merry, merry things, such as photos and streaming clips on YouTube of our previous shows and interviews. We've had some great interviews in the last couple of weeks that we've been playing with Archbishop Wilson. They're both up there too, which is great. Lots of events that are coming up, the stuff that we were talking about tonight, that's all there as well. The Youth Ministry Conference and a whole bunch of other things. The Visionary Leadership Series, all sorts of things.
Yeah, so if
It's
you want
exciting.
all the details, all the contact numbers, all of that stuff, it's on our Facebook page.
It's all
Check
there,
it
man.
out.
It's all there. It's there.
And
tell me, you can't tell me, Jen, that it's not there, because it's there.
Relax, James. It's okay.
I know it's there.
Okay, it's there.
Golly, sorry, just got a little bit OCD there for a second.
I think you did.
I know, I do that occasionally. But yeah, also, if you're not yet a member of our group, we'd love to have you on. If you want to leave song requests and stuff like that, you are more than welcome. We'd love to
Please
have you on
do.
board. Yes, that would be very, very cool. So we will see you again next week.
Yes.
At the same time.
And it'll be my birthday next weekend, everyone. Just saying.
Okay, send in your birthday wishes and presents and chocolates and popping chocolate and candy as well.
Yes.
It is Jennifer's favourite. And I'm going to call you Jennifer from here on
Okay.
in. Okay, Jennifer.
I look forward to
lovely.
it.
Okay. So that's it from Jennifer and me. We're going to leave you with a bit of Toby Mac. We'll catch you next week. See you later, guys.
Okay, good night.